To you all. Love you all. Love you all so much.
Father pronouns, Bhagavan. There are two people who would like to share their experience, Bhagavan. The first person's name is Stella. She is from Slovakia, Bhagavan. She will join us towards questions, Bhagavan. Arvind ji,
yes.
Thank you, Bhagavan.
Thank you, Bhagavan. Can I move on to questions, Bhagavan?
Yes.
First question, Bhagavan. Dear Shri Bhagavan, how does the one mind work?
To understand this, we must first realize that we are not separate beings. We are one. We are actually a single being. But then we appear to be different. So I would not go very deep into it. I would go more into how things work. Maybe some other time I could go into that, how exactly we are one being. There are many ways in which we could understand that, but we would take it up later. As of now, imagine that you are a television set and also you are a television studio. We broadcast all our thoughts, feelings through the back of our head, which is called Bindu. So from where the transmission goes. And it goes to every other human being on the planet. All the time it is being broadcast. Now, we also receive various channels. They're all available to us. But depending on our thoughts and our mental focus, we choose a particular channel. That channel is somebody broadcasting somewhere. And those thoughts are picked up, thoughts, feelings are picked up through what is called the Bhrumadhya, which is the center of the eyebrows. That's where we are receiving the channels. All the channels are available to you. Everybody is a transmitting channel on the planet. So depending on where you are and what your thoughts are and the climate and many other factors, you could tune into some of those things. And he could be having the same ideas and you could be having the same ideas. But you might not know that you received it from him actually. So these thoughts keep flowing to us. So, and you have access to anybody's thoughts on the planet. Similarly, you're also broadcasting. So everyone is broadcasting. And this broadcast is sent to everybody, but some may pick it up, some may not pick it up. So we can even transmit depression. You go into depression, it gets transmitted, and somebody there for no reason will become depressed. Same thing is also violence, and especially stress. Stress is a very dangerous thing. So as stress mounts, it is transmitted. And others receive that stress. There could be no reason at all, but you would become very stressed. Or even something which would not have produced stress earlier could now produce stress because you're receiving the stress. This stress has the habit of spreading very, very fast. And it begins to manifest as disease, financial problems, economic crisis, and at the very worst, it becomes a war. So in the section of people, group of people, if you go on building up the stress, let's say the media goes on building up stress, then at some point it is bound to break out into violence or maybe even war. So that is how, if we must control war, we must start by controlling the stress levels, economic stress, or stress coming from some health problems or relationship problems. So as stress mounts in you, for too many people it mounts, then it ultimately bursts out as war. It would affect your leaders and decision makers. So that's how we are all functioning. We are getting influenced by everybody else on the planet, and we are influencing everybody else. This transaction is going on. You could call that the transactions within the one mind. That's one way of looking at it. It's another way of looking at the one mind. That is, it is very, very ancient and it hasn't changed very much. The structure is the same.